everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Jo Knows Adventure. And today is day 4. It's Tuesday, January the 13th. And we are finally at our first port. We've been on the sea for 2 days. And this port is Norwegian's private island, a Great Stirrup Key. And it used to be just pretty much just sand and that, and they've really revamped it. They're still constructing out there. It used to be kind of a tender to go in, and now it's got a dock, and they're still working on the dock and everything, but really nice. And as I go out, I'll show you, but there's 2 ships, Royal Caribbean, on their own island. I think it's called Great Day and Coco Cay, and their island is just next to ours, so that's kind of interesting. But we are the only ship in. We are the Norwegian Viva. So listen, I went to breakfast already. Karen and I had some time, so we went down to the Indulge food hall, and during the day the Indulge food hall has the little like little iPads where you can order food, but for breakfast every morning they have stations where you can get scrambled eggs or omelets or pancakes and such for breakfast. And it was kind of nice. It's not busy by any means. Like I said before, their Seaside Grill or Seaside Grill anyway, their cafeteria, garden cafe, is not as big, and but they have other places to have breakfast, so that's kind of nice. And so we did that, and just got back, and I changed my clothes out and that, and I had a good night's sleep. I'm well rested today. You know, when you travel, you full of water, and today's the first day where I don't feel so bloated. But anyway, I will take you along for the day. Like I said, it's just an island, and we're probably gonna get some towels and just kind of be on the beach and explore the island itself. I have been, like I said, I've been on this island before, but it was way before they did this new revamping, so we're kind of excited. We get back on the ship today at 3:30, and we have dinner tonight plans at Onda, which is like a Italian, so that's at 8 o'clock. So once we get back on the ship, we'll kind of refresh and get ready for the evening and just have a nice evening tonight. So that's what's planned so far. I'll take you along with me for whatever I get up to, and until I see you on the next little blurb. See you then. I think once they're done with all the building up and remodeling of this beautiful island, it's going to be wonderful. You can tell it's still a work in progress, but what they do have for what we were here for the day was wonderful. everybody. Good afternoon. We are still in the private island of Norwegian, the Great Stirrup Key, and we've had a marvelous day. They were a little delayed getting docked. They just couldn't get, there was so much wind. It was very windy when we got off the ship this morning. And so we had a nice breakfast, Karen and I. We went to indulge. Like, I think I mentioned this earlier. And when we got off the ship, they had a trolley that could take us a little bit farther in. And we walked the whole sandy beach and explored a little bit of the island. And we found a nice spot to put our towels down. And we just chatted in the sun. And, you know, it was a little breezy, but it wasn't hot. And I think we departed just in time because it's only 2:30. We have until all aboard time is 3:30 today. They extended it. It was all aboard time at 3, but now it's 3:30. It started to sprinkle a little bit, and the cloud cover, of course, and there wasn't as much sun as when we first got on the island. And so it was very nice. And so we came back into the ship and decided that we would meet up here at 3:30 and just dress for dinner. And we have Onda at 8 o'clock tonight, like I had mentioned earlier. And so that's Italian. And we'll just kind of wander around the ship and see what we can get up to for the afternoon. It's just been one of those cruises where everything just falls into place whether you've got it planned or not. And so I think what I like to do is to actually go out on the waterfront and just maybe sit for a little bit if it's not too bad, maybe in the back of the ship or but we had so we are pretty much the last ship that when it comes to the two islands, the Harvest Key and Great Stirrup Key. Great Stirrup Key never charged you for drinks and that, and they had food, but they've built it up, and so we are kind of the last ship that doesn't have to pay for drinks or food, you know, and there's some activities that you have to pay for if there's any tours or anything, but they just have sales tax. So it's 10% on your drinks. So we had a couple Coronas, and I had a margarita, and I think Sharon, oh my God, where'd I get Sharon? Karen, sorry, Karen. Well, I don't know where that one came from. Karen got a strawberry daiquiri. So we finished those up, and then that's when it started to sprinkle a little bit, and we decided let's go. We've had our day in the sun, and that was really nice, really nice. It was good to get off the ship, one, and it was good to be able to get some sun without it being super crowded or noisy. And the music was really good. They had a good, great big pool, swim up bar, and they had a nice kind of a reggae beat going for the music, but it wasn't so over loud or overstimulating, and that was really nice. So so whatever we get up to for today, the rest of the day I'll keep you informed as I nightcap my day. Of course, we have tomorrow is my birthday, so it's another sea day as we travel down to what's our first port stop? San Juan, Puerto Rico. So so we have a sea day from here to San Juan, Puerto Rico. So that starts kind of our island hopping. We only have one more sea day after that. So that'll be nice to have a sea day on my birthday. And Karen is just full of surprises. Yesterday morning, she had this little devil duck, and I didn't know she left it. And I says, what are they trying to say? Just left it on my door. So it was Karen. And then today, she I had stepped off a little bit, take some pictures, and she put this on my chase, and it just says, Moosey knows mischief. Norwegian Viva, January 10th, 2026. Follow me on YouTube. Kind of a play on Joe Knows Adventure. But this is a little reindeer, but you almost can think he's a moose, huh? A moose duck? But isn't that cute? So Karen is just full of surprises, always giving me a little something. So anyway, that's all that's planned. I had something left on my door. When you go out the door, you can put do not disturb or make up room or something, and I forgot to take the do not disturb off, and so they left me this little card that says that they came by with my amenity, but we noticed you didn't want to be disturbed. We're happy to be delivered anytime, just call us. So therefore my room steward didn't clean my room either, but you know what, I don't care. I'm not that dirty, and I always reuse the towel, so I'm fine with another day. He can clean it tomorrow. But I think it's the chocolate strawberries, because that's part of our amenity for Sapphire Latitude member. So anyway, guys, I've just had a good day, and I'm hoping to share a lot of footage of this wonderful cruise that I'm on. And again, this is day 4, January 13th. It's a Tuesday, and we're at the private island of Great Stirrup Keep. So let me get well, I'm not meeting her for 45 minutes, but I'm not going to gab with you guys for 45 minutes. I'm going to do something. So I just wore a swimsuit today and a cover up, but this is what I'm wearing for the evening, and let me put that on for you. So I have Touchstone jewelry. This is the necklace, Touchstone, kind of a sparkly earrings, and then this is a Touchstone ring and a bracelet, and then of course my usual stuff. I have a kind of a purple flower shirt on, and my black, let me go full length here, and my black pants, and I'll wear some sandals for the evening. So I'm just ready, relaxing. I'll just read a book a little bit before we meet up again at 3:30. All right, guys. See you around.
It's better than nothing, right? My gosh, the peanut gallery over here. All right, what letter would you like to guess? T. T, as in tango. We have 4 T's. That's 40 dollars. That's bravo. Look at that. Okay, they're becoming your fans. You want to solve it now? Okay. You want to solve, this is going to be a very quick game, isn't it? Okay. You want to solve the puzzle. Into the microphone. What do you think it is?
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant?
Wow.
That is correct. Oh my God. $10. We spent more time waiting for the game to start than she did to solve the puzzle.
Well, good evening from the high seas. But I need to recap the day after I left you the last time. So we came back from the port, took a shower, got ready, and we went up to the observation lounge, and we had when I say we, as Karen and I, had a couple cocktails, and we sat there and watched the sail away from the private island of Harvest Key. And then it was time to go down to one of the main restaurant between Cagney's and the Commodore is the Belvedere and bar, and we had met a really sweet gentleman named John, and he was from Texas, and so he's there, and his birthday is on the 17th. My birthday is tomorrow, the 14th. So we asked him if he would like to join us for our dinner at Le Bistro, and he said, I'm already booked at Le Bistro, and so he pretty much invited us. So we said sure. So that was with Margot as well, the new gal that we met. So, well, Karen had met her already, but new gal to me. So we had a couple drinks, and then we went to the theater and watched Wheel of Fortune, which was interesting and fun. Similar to an actual Wheel of Fortune. There's 3 contestants, and they try to guess the puzzle. And so we watched that for a while, and then it was time for us to go to dinner. We had booked reservations for Le Bistro, and Le Bistro is a specialty dining, and as a Latitude member, I get a coupon, and on this coupon it's a dinner for 2 with a bottle of wine. So we got there, and my bottle of wine choice is a Shades of Blue Riesling. Not that I'm taking this home. This just happens to be something that I will leave my room steward, because one, I don't need to carry weight in my luggage. I'm already heavy enough. So I got my room steward this, and besides a little gift, I always give a little gift of some candy, something from New Orleans, and a bottle of wine, and some cash and a thank you card. So we're going to do that. And oh, guys, I have to apologize because 2 things have happened so far this week. And even though it's day 4, I have not filmed or taken pictures of any of my meals. And shame on me. We get to talking or laughing, and I just forget. Tonight, you'd be proud of me because I took a picture of the menu of each dish, and oh gosh, we had a wonderful dinner. I had salmon, and I have, I'm kind of a salmon snob, but it was so good. And we split a tiramisu for dessert, and that was really good. So really, all in all, this has been such a wonderful day, another wonderful day. And tomorrow, my birthday, I will be ripe old 73 years old. Ta-da! All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. If you can see the thing back here, we left Great Stirrup Key. We're en route to, tomorrow's a sea day, and then we are heading to San Juan, Puerto Rico, which will be our stop day after tomorrow. So this is it for today. I hope whatever you're doing, you're having a good day. I hope you're making it special and you're safe. And until my next video, love you all. Good night. And no, I'm not going to pop this open. tempting as it is, this is for my room steward. All right, guys.